What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. This is a really bizarre story that I'm excited to share with you. I'm excited to bring it to you because I think it's a lot of laughs. Look, I think I've always been a live and let live guy. I really haven't, even to my detriment, as many people have pointed out. But for the most part, you want to live your life a certain way. You want to identify a certain way. You want to do this, that. As long as you keep the kids out of it and you don't infringe on, my rights or my ability to live the life that, my life the way I want to live it, I don't really have any issue with you. But there is a city council meeting that was so bizarre and so insane that I have to share it with you. And the city agreed with them, and they were still going berserk. What an absolutely bonkers story. Huge shout out to Lumen. Very, very cool device for sponsoring this video. If you're trying to lose fat and get leaner, listen up. This one's for you. Lumen is the world's first handheld metabolic coach. With just one breath, first thing in the morning, Lumen can measure your metabolism. It lets you know if you're burning fat or carbs. It gives you tailored guidance to improve your nutrition, workout, sleep, and stress management. No more cookie cutter, one size fits all. Lumen gives you daily macro recommendations based on what's going on with your metabolism for that day, so you can fill your body with what's best for you. You can also use it right before your workout. Figure out what's going on then. Lots of options. The biofeedback is amazing. In the long run, small changes really add up, and this is a great tool for it. If you want to take the next step to a fitter, healthier version of you, go to lumen.me/thequartering, or just click the link in the description below, and you'll get 20% off your Lumen. There's also a QR code, which you can use as well. Massachusetts town votes to become a sanctuary city for trans and gender diverse people. Literally what? Like, huh? I don't even what? Sanctuary city? Who's coming to get you? There is always this crazy delusion that a lot of these people have that somebody's coming to get them. Somebody's going to, chase them down or, whatever the case may be. Nobody's coming for trans people. Nobody cares. But they invent this narrative that, for whatever reason, they invent this narrative that, they're constantly under attack. Much like my YouTube channel. Nobody cares. Just, keep things to yourself. Keep it away from kids. Don't tell me that I have to legally use whatever pronouns that you choose to use. And it's fine. This is all performative. The town of Worcester, Massachusetts, voted to become a sanctuary city for transgender and gender diverse people this week after several self-proclaimed LGBTQ plus members asserted that they are in fact under attack in President Trump's America. Why? Because you can't force people to use your pronouns? I mean, I don't really understand it. Why on earth? How are you under attack? Because biological men can't compete in biological women's sports? You don't belong there anyway, and you know that. You absolutely know that. So I don't understand what part of, under attack, what level of under attack you would be. None of it makes any sense. And this is how, people act when they just have no interesting things to say about themselves. They literally, they don't care. They don't have anything interesting to say, so they become a victim. That's what I'm saying. The town of Worcester, Massachusetts, the meeting lasted several hours as several self-proclaimed members of the community pleaded for sanctuary status, which does literally nothing. Literally nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. It is so weird that everything about them is performative, right? If we look at how they treated this, again, this is the town hall meeting where, again, the city agreed with them.
I need the city to protect me because the federal government won't. And if
Protect you?
you think you're afraid of Trump, you should see how afraid of Trump I am.
Can you wrap up, please?
Yes, I can. If you say that you're afraid of Trump and that's why you don't want the city to be a safe space for trans people, you
What?
better prepare for trans people to make this a very unsafe space.
That's a threat. That individual went to the government officials and threatened them, and nothing happens. This is what I'm talking about. I'm sure the overwhelming majority of people who are trans are not, don't act like this. But we keep seeing people who are trans being aggressive, putting their hands on people, screaming at people, going into schools and doing things, and nobody can say anything to them because they're a protected class.
I'm shaking right now.
So am I.
I don't want to be here.
Please.
You're shaking right now. Nobody's forcing you to be there.
I'm sorry. Am I taking too long pleading?
By the way, here's another common thread with, in particular, the biological men who want to be perceived as biological women. They have rage issues. I very rarely see the biological woman who's trying to present as male, like going berserk like this. Watch what happens when this person gets told no. Like they walk around everywhere in life and do whatever they want, whenever they want to do it. And somebody says, hey, can you wrap it up? And they completely melt down.
I'm
Watch
shaking
this.
right now. I don't want to be
Wrap up,
here.
please.
Can you wrap up?
I'm sorry. Am I taking too long pleading for my life?
Pleading for your life? Nobody cares about you. Dude, nobody cares about any of the trans people in this room. Except maybe their immediate family and friends. Okay? I don't think about trans people ever. All right? Nobody cares what you do. Just keep it away from kids. And that goes for basically everything.
You remembered how many children I have and that 2 of them are trans.
What do you think the statistical significance of that? What is the statistical likelihood of that? Both of her kids being trans. No, it's 0. I would say effectively, mathematically 0.
I speak as both.
Here's another biological man who presents as a woman, and you can see seething with rage. Why? What is that? What is that from?
The B and the T in the LGBT.
Why are you cheering for that?
I'm multiply disabled. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder that causes me immense physical pain.
You seem fine to me.
I'm on the autism spectrum.
Okay.
And I have narcolepsy, and I couldn't drive myself here, so I had to hide
You seem to
from
be doing
my
fine.
driver that I was in drag, which is not an easy thing to do in drag.
What do you mean? You're a woman dressed as a woman. Is that drag? I think you're just dressed up like a clown. Here's a woman dressed as a man, I guess, or a fan of Depeche Mode.
Not want to be here. It's my day off.
I
do not want to be in your DMs. I do not want to be in your email inboxes. I do not
No, but I'm sure none of them want you there either.
want my creativity writing diss tracks like Kendrick. I don't want to spend
What?
an hour applying glitter on my face so that you will hear and see me.
Nobody cares. It's literally like The Simpsons. Just don't look. Just don't look. And they go away. Stop giving these people special privileges. They're no different than you or I. I thought that's what you wanted. I'm saying, hey, you're no different than anybody else. Okay? So you don't get any special treatment. Sorry, not sorry.
I want you to listen to me.
Let us remember that the Nazis burned the books.
Here we go.
The Nazis burned books on gender sciences first.
Okay, did they?
Now the administration has villainized and marginalized migrant workers, trans, LGBT people.
He can't even talk.
Special needs, denying life-saving and affirming care.
It is not a life-saving surgery to give a healthy young woman a double mastectomy. That is pseudoscience.
Can you look at me and tell me how many of my friends need to die before you do anything?
Oh my God. First of all, you probably don't have any friends. Second of all, again, look at the rage. This person is literally teapotting with their hand on their side, blowing their stack, having a complete unhinged scream. I mean, why do you think anyone cares that much about you, dude? We don't. Just go to work. Do your thing. Don't have meltdowns in front of me. Don't make me late for my job.
Please wrap
Look
up.
at me!
Why?
Okay, we're all done here.
By the way, these people that they're talking to are all Democrats and support what they want, and yet they're still screaming at them.
Fucking
Hey,
pathetic!
Whoa.
we're all done. Come on.
Of course, we need to continue celebrating Black History Month
What?
because, in spite of what's coming down from Washington,
I'm pretty sure black folks don't want you appropriating their holiday and really would rather you leave them out of it.
we all know that we all exist and we all need to be recognized for our
Oh,
existence.
look at her snaps in
But
the back.
be aware
Oh, here we go.
that you are a guest in my house
No, I'm not.
when you come. And when you
People probably don't do a lot of that around here.
come, know that there are strong queer and trans people in my classroom who will collect you with the quickness.
Oh, another attack.
My name in drag is Dee Dee Delight.
What? Why do these people
and my-
constantly need to be validated?
My name out of drag is Dewey Cosgrove.
Covering the legal fees of
Here's another biological man yelling. I mean, stop giving into these people. You know, let them live they can have the same rights as everyone else, as they always have. But the fact that now it is a sanctuary city, I don't even know what that means. This is nonsense. We're moving past this. It's 2025. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, subscribe or follow down below. We'll talk to you again real soon.